Bond.
Right.
You know, and now what you have now is with the FF. I'm sure you heard that a African American actor was cast as Johnny Storm, the Human Torch.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Yeah,
talk about that, which at this point, what's the big deal? Most of
I
the
don't
time,
get
he's
it
going to
either.
be a bunch of fire. I mean,
Exactly.
he's just going to be
Black, white,
yellow.
yellow, and red the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're complaining about. If it's the hero that matters.
Well, I'm just
What
glad they
is
didn't pick the same 20 black actors. I mean, we'll see if Michael B. Jordan becomes, now he's a part of the, they kick someone out and they only pick the same actors for everything. But I would like them to pick no names from now on. You know, this whole idea of, let's nothing against you, sweetie, but let's take Jada Pinkett and make her Catwoman. Let's take George
she's
Clooney.
actually in Gotham? They
Right.
hired her to play somebody in Gotham.
Yeah, she's gonna be
Sorry.
which is great. I mean, it's good for her. I mean, I want to see her in more stuff, but with these superheroes, it would be nice not to go and see how J Lo becomes, Batgirl. I would like to just see Batgirl, someone fresh, a blank slate, because once you add that, not only are you leaving yourself open from all the fans, but you know, if they don't play the part really well, now we're spending most of our time talking about how bad they're playing that instead of just jumping into the film. Like Thor, that gentleman, he had some moderate success in acting, but for the most part, he was a fresh face for most people. Same thing with the gentleman that did Superman. It was like, well, who is this guy? Again, enough chops, enough of a resume to say yes, he can act, but it wasn't like, okay, now we're gonna take Justin Bieber and make him super, make her, but but but
Well, you have a
make
point.
make
Some
him
guys are
Superman.
making careers playing heroes, like the guy who plays Captain America,
Right.
Chris Evans. I like him as Cap, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But he was also the Human Torch.
Right.
He was also in The Losers, the Vertigo property, The Losers. He was also in Scott Pilgrim. Enough.
Right.
And I like Samuel Jackson too. But
Enough. Right.
I saw you in the Spirit. He played Doctor Octopus
Right.
with his future co-star Scarlett Johansson. She played his henchwoman. You were in there. Now you're in RoboCop. You're Nick Fury. You were Frozone. Enough.
Who's also
Okay,
Mr.
I got it.
Glass.
I got it.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
there's other actors out there too. You know.
Right. Again, I'm not against people working.
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm with you. But but right
as
now,
a fellow actor, I want but at the same time, guys, come on, man, hire some fresh faces. Let's go, Hollywood. Stop being lazy, because we're gonna see it regardless. We just want you to pick someone that could play the character really well.
somebody can play it. Somebody with enthusiasm.
Right.
Batman 4, that Robin and Robin thing. I always revert because there was so many things wrong with that movie.
Arnold
George
Schwarzenegger.
Clooney he was just doing his puppy eye routine and smirking the whole time. You know, and I'm just like, it's bad enough you got
Oh man.
Batgirl all messed up. Now you got this guy just with the puppy eyes and smirking. What? It was horrible.
Right. And again, I
and
don't
I
want to
really
blame
don't
them
mind.
totally on it. A lot of that had to do with the script. So the direction was great for what it was. The director was great. The sets, because I believe Tim Burton worked on that. I like the one thing I did like about it. You did get a comic book feel. It was almost an ode to the '60s version, but
Almost.
it was a little too
campy.
Too campy. Just
I mean,
and the one-liners, the Mr. Freeze one-liners were just
Yeah, well, he was trying to. Schwarzenegger was trying to change his image of playing the villains all the time because he had the idea of running for governor then.
Right.
You know, that's also when he played the Terminator again, but as a good guy instead of the villain.
Yeah, I didn't like that, but
He was having political aspirations at the time and thinking,
Right.
you know, let me change my image.
Right.
But so, you know, talking about Burton's movie, there was another movie where I didn't hear anybody complaining about Billy D. Williams playing Harvey Dent, traditional white character.
Right. That's true.
Harvey Dent, who later becomes Two-Face.
Mhm.
Billy D. Williams was playing that part. I didn't hear anybody complain about that. Fantastic Four, the first two movies,
Mhm.
with Jessica Alba. You remember
Right.
Ben Grimm's girlfriend, Alicia, traditionally white.
Right. That's true.
The role was given to an African American actress. I didn't hear anybody complain about that either.
And the Thing's girlfriend, which eventually.
Right, the Thing's girlfriend, Alicia. Yeah,
Mhm.
you know. And then who else? Halle Berry played Catwoman.
Right.
So what they did is say, "Oh no, this is a different Catwoman. She wasn't Selena Kyle.
Right.
Her name was
Right.
Patience something."
And we
But
didn't.
even then, I'm like, so what?
It wasn't necessary.
It wasn't that because
It wasn't
Eartha
necessary.
Kitt played Selena Kyle on the Batman show.
That's right.
So everyone forgot about that. They gave a major character, switched the you know, from traditionally white to African American, and no one complained about that.
It was fun.
I guess everybody forgets. I don't know.